Welcome back to another Full Force Combat Bare Knuckle podcast. This is episode 2, and I'm delighted to be joined by former British, Commonwealth, and English boxing champion, Mr. Jack Cullen. How's it going, man? You okay?
How are you doing, pal? Yeah, I'm all good, mate. I'm all good.
Yeah, excellent. Before we dive into the BKFC stuff, just want to reflect a little bit on your boxing career and your achievements, your relationships with your trainer, Dave and Mike Jennings. Are you still there training with them, on a daily basis?
Yeah, I'm still down there. I'm still down with the boys, down at Jennings's. Listen, what they teach me is more than enough for the BKFC, obviously. The boxing and the bare knuckle is more or less the same, and obviously you can get away with a few other things, but they don't miss a trick.
Absolutely. What did they have to say when you told them that you was going to do big bare knuckle?
Just so you lost the plot. They said, listen, like they said to me, they said, why you've got plenty more fights in boxing. I said, you know what? I said it's something what I've always wanted to do, and I feel like I'm training harder for this. I want it more. You know what I mean? So it's all good.
Absolutely. So why now, Jack? Why the transition now, man?
Well, I boxed last year in Germany, and after that fight, I kind of thought I was done. Just my head weren't right in the gym. Weren't interested in fighting. I had a bit of time off, and I've just thought, you know what? I've seen the BKFC started going bigger and bigger and bigger. I'm good friends with Andy Batewell. I had a few chats with him, and I thought, you know what? I'm going to give it a go. It's always been one of them things I wanted to do anyway. I don't know why, but I always thought I'd end up having a bare knuckle fight one day. And now's the time, mate. It's like I say, it's taking off, innit? It's taking off. So yeah, I'm keen. It's the best time for me now.
Absolutely, going into mainstream, it is the perfect time, and that card in Manchester is stacked. And I know how well you do with tickets, so I'm sure that you've shipped a fair few out, haven't you?
Yeah, I've done a good few tickets for this. Obviously, I feel like once I get through this, more people start jumping on the bandwagon. Some people are like a bit 50-50 about it, thinking what's going on like bare knuckle. But yeah, once they get seen, I've been to a few of the shows, and they're good, they're exciting, and people will be jumping on board.
Absolutely. Just a bit more on your highlights from your boxing career, because you also challenged for the European title. So what was it? What was the feeling like, just touching on the British title when you beat Heifer, and stunning knockout, by the way?
Yeah.
What was the feeling the first 60 seconds after when your hand was raised?
Listen, it was kind of one of them fights. I always thought, well, I always knew we were going to fight. We used to train with each other, done a hell of a lot of sparring with each other. I knew Mark comes swinging, and he comes for a fight, and he's a fucking tough, strong lad. But if I stuck to the game plan, I knew I was going to win that fight. And yeah, listen, I've done that not just for me. I've done that for the team. I've done it for everybody who was supporting me, and everyone who's behind me, who got behind me. So yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So I seen you. I think it was on an interview with the Fuse, and you were saying you felt a bit like you was always on the B side when it come down to Eddie Hearn and Matchroom and stuff. And I think that was the case a little bit, where there was, obviously we can understand that they've got guys that they want to build, but you was always on the B side, i.e. with Pacheco and stuff like that, were it? So has that left a sour taste in your mouth looking back now, or are you just not bothered anymore about it?
The person who I am, I could have turned and said I didn't want them fights, but I don't like that fight. I never have done, and I never will do. So yeah, listen, you learn from your mistakes, don't you? And obviously, with your Pachecos, the people who beat me, they're no fucking nuggets. They're all like top quality opponents. I mean, everyone who Pacheco's boxed after me is knocked out. So that goes to show the standard where I was.
Absolutely. Now, transitioning in training, obviously you're still with the Jennings brothers, but is there anything different that you have been working on? Because the ring's a lot different in there.
Yeah, obviously. Circle rings, just the way you're throwing your shots in general, and how you're throwing your shots, and the stuff what you can do on the inside as well. I mean, I'm good on the inside as a boxer, so when it comes to us in a fighting wise, with no gloves on, I'm gonna be dangerous.
Absolutely, and you've got the rangy arms for it as well, Jack. So have you been doing a lot, like you just said up close? Have you been doing a lot of clinch work and stuff like that? So you hit on the inside more than that.
I've been doing a hell of a lot. like, because obviously if you see all my fights, you don't really see me taking a step back. So yeah.
Love that. And what weight are you going to be fighting at? Are you fighting at? Is it at middleweight in this?
Middleweight, isn't it, mate? Yeah, it's classed as middleweight. It's 79 kilo it is. So yeah, I'm a couple of kilo out, and I'm fucking flying. I'm ready to go.
Absolutely. And your opponent, Jack Cullen.
Yeah,
I think I pronounced that. I don't know if I butchered that name or not, but he's a tough bastard, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a tough cunt. It comes to a fight, and listen, these are the people I want to be fighting. Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely. He's had 4 MMA fights, but no boxing fights.
Yeah.
So are you aware of his game and what he brings?
Yeah, I mean, listen, he comes for it. He comes for a fight. He's another one who don't take a step back. So I can see us both being in the centre of that ring and fucking heads down, giving it each other.
Absolutely. Now, I know this is your first one, but what's your ambitions to get out of bare knuckle? Do you feel like you can have a good run at it towards titles? Because within a 3 or 4 good wins, you're in title contention, aren't you?
Yeah, well, this is my plan, mate. This is why I'm doing the bare knuckle. I want to climb the tree. I want to get to the top, like I did with the boxing. And obviously, I didn't go to the world title sides, but I got to the British, and that was an achievement for me. That's something what I always wanted to win. I always wanted to win a British title, and like I say, I moved on to this bare. I'm going to move on to the bare knuckle now. I'm going to get through next Saturday, and I want to start climbing the ladder, mate. And who knows, this time next year, we could be fighting for big titles.
Absolutely. Now, McGregor's coming to the promotion over the last few years. I'm sure he wants to take a car to Ireland. Would you be bang up for that, Jack? Yeah.
Yeah, I fought in Ireland before, so yeah, definitely good.
Absolutely. And just for those that have never seen you or come across you, what can we expect on the 29th, just to finish it off?
You can expect a good fight. Listen, I've never been in a boring fight. I've had enough just short of 30 professional fights. I've never been in a boring one. So, like I say, I've been training hard. I'm more than ready for this. Let's go.
Absolutely, Jack. Thank you very much for your time, and I'm looking forward to seeing little Eva's meet Cleaver back in action.
Thank you. Thanks for that, pal. Speak to you soon.